Josie, thank you for coming in to see us today. I've got some questions that our students often pass to us about biology course. The first one is, do I have to do the core practicals?
Well, the answer is yes, you do have to do the core practicals, or at least as many as you can. There are several very good reasons for this. One is biology is a practical subject and you need to develop your practical skills. Another is that there are many questions on the exam papers that expect you to have done the core practicals and ask you about them. And these questions are a lot easier to answer if you've actually done the practicals. Also, your tutor has to sign a form to say that you've actually done them. So for those reasons, yes, you do have to do them.
Thank you. What if for any reason I can't do one or more of the core practicals?
Well, this is almost certain to happen at the A2 level because there are some that need specialist laboratory equipment. So don't worry if there are some that you can't do, just try and do as many as you can. For the others, quite often there are specimen results given in the pack, so you could use those in the write-up for plotting graphs and evaluating the experiments. But do try and do as many as you can.
And where can I get this equipment?
The NEC student site on the website has a list of equipment with suggested places that you can source this equipment. Doing an internet source is also a good idea. This will bring up a list of suppliers and prices. But a lot of things you may already have at home. For example, this little container here you can get for bread makers, and it gives you the millilitres at the side, so you can measure volumes fairly accurately. Another thing that's useful is this pair of scales, balance, which you buy to measure your post on, and it measures to the nearest 0.1 gram, which is perfectly adequate for the core practicals. So instead of having to buy test tubes and things, just use plastic beakers.
Do I have to complete all of the core practicals before starting on part 2 of the AS or A2 coursework?
No, you don't. In fact, it's important to start early in good time on the part 2 of both the AS and the A2 coursework. So you'll still be working on the core practicals at the same time as you're working on part 2 of the coursework.
What if a core practical experiment doesn't work? What should I do?
Well, don't worry about that. It often happens in science, especially first time through or with limited time, that a practical either doesn't work or doesn't give expected results. Write it up anyway. It's good experience. You will have done the practical, which is the important thing. But be honest, write what happened and then use the specimen results and answer the questions for your write-up.
That's great. Thank you for answering my questions.
Right. And in conclusion, remember that your tutor is here to help you. Any further questions, then contact them and they will guide you through your coursework.